Hi everybody, I'm the Early Years Team Leader for Sefton. This 5-minute webinar is to introduce you to an exciting summer campaign that is planned to support children to be ready to learn when they start reception class in 2026. We hope you will be involved. This is open to all schools in Sefton as part of our Ready to Learn agenda. So Thrive to 5 is the title of the campaign. And this very short webinar will explain how this will work in a nutshell. So the campaign aims to engage parents and carers with a range of low-cost, high-impact learning experiences whilst having fun and practicing the essential skills needed for a successful transition to school. The campaign is centred around the evidence that young children learn best when they are able to engage in lots of different high-quality learning experiences. The strapline Building Childhood Memories Together is used to hopefully entice parents and bring back the wonder of simple childhood experiences. The campaign is aimed at children who will start reception class in September 2026. So each child will receive a paper booklet from school. Inside the booklet are a selection of experiences for parents and children to complete together. These range of experiences have been chosen very carefully to support children with a range of skills that will support their learning and development. For example, these real experiences will support children with their communication and language by encouraging lots of back and forth conversations, sharing ideas with others, and essentially giving children a reason to talk. Every single experience will bring a new opportunity to bump into new words and language. And children will need to be able to concentrate and give their attention as they engage in the many experiences. Lots of the suggested activities support all physical skills, but especially those fine motor skills, which we know tend to be lacking. And most importantly, the experiences will support those essential characteristics that we want all children to have to be able to thrive throughout school and beyond. That curiosity, independence, and that love and thirst for learning. Alongside the booklet, there will be banners throughout the local community for children and their families to find. The banners have a dual purpose. Firstly, to encourage families out of their homes and into their local communities, and also to spread the campaign across communities and to raise the profile of what Ready to Learn really means in Sefton. Although there are around 21 challenges, there will be multiple copies of the banners across Sefton to increase visibility. Each banner will have a QR code, which will take parents to a Padlet. The Padlet will give suggestions of how to explore each experience in more depth, therefore enhancing the learning opportunities even further. This is what the host Padlet page will look like, and there is then an option to click on each individual experience to explore even more learning opportunities. For example, this is the Padlet for Run Through Long Grass. Here there is a suggestion to read the bear hunt story and act out the different movements. There is also a link to a live recording of the story being read by Michael Rosen to ensure accessibility. There is poetry. On some of the Padlets there are songs. And there's also more research for this particular experience about the sensory elements when feeling grass with bare feet. There will also be information on certain Padlets about where to go to take part in this experience. This is really to make the campaign as easy as possible for families to engage. This is a great opportunity for the early years service and for schools to work with partners and to engage partners with the best with the best start in life agenda. Please feel free to spread the word to ensure the campaign can have the greatest impact. The Family Hubs will be hosting some sessions which will support some of the different experiences. For example, one of the experiences is to grow and care for a living thing, and so they will have a planting and growing session. We also have Sefton Libraries on board. One of the experiences is simply to visit the library, but we have spoken to the staff, and once through the door, they will go out of their way to welcome any new families, get them registered with the library, and share the many other fabulous learning opportunities that libraries have to offer. So we hope that schools will support us in celebrating the children's completion of the summer campaign when they start school in September. This is a great way to support transition and to begin building relationships with both children and their families. We will provide medals for all children when they feedback their experiences to school in September. All children will receive a medal, even if they haven't engaged or returned the booklet. This could even encourage them to take part even after the event. Thank you for listening to this webinar. We really hope that this is a good way to engage children and families and really get that focus on what school ready looks like. Turning up to school in September, being ready to learn with a range of skills that allow our children to thrive and settle successfully in reception. Thank you.